প্রকাশিত হলো নতুন সিলেবাসের টার্গেট ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল প্রাইমারি টেট পারুল প্রকাশনী। সর্বাধিক কমনের রেকর্ড পারুল প্রকাশনী ও ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল হেডমাস্টার্স অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের যৌথ উদ্যোগে প্রকাশিত হলো মাধ্যমিক ও উচ্চ মাধ্যমিক টেস্ট পেপার্স 2021।
Professor Bibhuti Bhushan Poira, a living legend of the academic world, is in the strictest sense of the term a man of principles. One who refused to be cowed down by adverse circumstances, Professor Poira's journey is far from being a bed of roses.
On January 16, 1938, I was born to a very poor family in a village named Khoripaya, to a goldsmith family, where the only earning member was my father, and he had to labor a lot to maintain his family.
The boy from Khoripaya village had taken a big stride towards that dream by notching top marks in every examination he appeared in. Some of the greatest minds in the world of education inspired Professor Poira to go the extra mile.
I must mention the name of Dr. Pratul Chandra Rakshit, the head of the Department of Presidency College, Dr. Sudhir Chandra Som, also a faculty member of chemistry in Presidency College, and also Dr. Biresh Guha, head of the Department of Applied Chemistry at that time. I stood second in BTech and stood first among advanced chemical engineering students in MTech. I took up, refusing a lecturership of Presidency College, I took up research under Professor N.K. Bose. I must mention at this point that whatever I have learnt, whatever I have done, whatever little I have been able to grasp is due to my contact with Professor Niraj Kumar Bosu. He was not only a teacher, he was really a friend, philosopher and guide to me and also to all his students.
Professor Poira created history when he upgraded and modified the syllabi of applied chemistry, a move that is lauded by one and all till this day.
During 70s, I tried to, along with some of my colleagues, to revise thoroughly the curriculum and syllabi of the BTech course in applied chemistry. Ultimately, we could be able to revise it to an extent that the degree was changed from applied chemistry to chemical engineering and chemical technology. In 1980, when also I was promoted to reader in the department, the applied chemistry department was trifurcated to Department of Chemical Engineering, Department of Chemical Technology and Department of Plastics and Rubber Technology, and I think I had a big role to play in such revision and trifurcation of the department. In 1987, I was promoted to professor in the Department of Chemical Engineering, and in the first part of 90s, I was appointed head of the Department of Chemical Engineering for 2 years.
Nothing seems to deter Professor Poira. He learned early that the only way he could change a life of hardship was by working even harder. He assumed leadership as founder director to the Haldia Institute of Technology, BP Poddar Institute of Management and Technology, and the Heritage Institute of Technology. And his quest for learning is unmatched even today.
1996, Haldia Institute of Technology was set up and I was founder director for 3 years. Later on, I was founder director of BP Poddar Institute of Management and Technology in 1999. One of my at that point of time, I left BP Poddar Institute of Management and Technology, was free at my home, and I thought that whatever I had to do, I have already done. One of my friends at Calcutta University, Mr. Piyush Guha, once took me to Mr. Hari Krishna Chaudhary. I must tell you that this is a momentous day in my life.
Professor Pera had once come for some inspection in Heritage. So I discovered him in that time AICT office, which was in Esplanade East at that time. With some friend I went there, met him and talked about everything. He visited the college. I said, you immediately resign from this present. Next month he started. He helped in mobilizing the faculty and all the starting parameters, what streams we should start with.
When I think of Professor Pera, I become little nostalgic. I remember when I first met, it was just before our engineering college started. And then he was instrumental in starting the Heritage Institute of Technology. Most of the course, other things, curriculum, liaison with the university, then recruiting the faculties, everything has his imprint. And apart from that, as a person, I have never met any person more humble, more simple than Professor Pera. If you salute him or wish him, then he will go 2 steps further. If you bow down, so maybe he will leave only the ground to be touched. So he is so simple and ever ready. So for any help to Heritage.
For Professor Pera with us, but as I mentioned in the last Board of Governors meeting of HIT, there will never be a last day for us as far as Professor Pera is concerned. Professor Pera was once saying that he'll be taking a lot of memories of a lot of heritage with him. I'd say no, except memories, everything else he's going to leave behind with us. Right from the beginning till the end, he's been a great person. He's been a great human being. He's a very humble person, and that is probably the thing which has made him rise to the level of greatness.
I think it was a blessing in disguise for this institute to have got such a dedicated person who still felt that he had a lot to give to education and higher education in this country. And what HIT is today, I can assure you, while we provided the hardware, he was the software, he was the heart behind the institute, and we are extremely thankful to him for having taken up this responsibility at our request.
হাসি দিয়ে যে কথা করে মানুষকে নিজেই করে নেয় আর এত কোঅপারেটিভ আমি তো দেখছি সবসময় হাসতেই থাকে আচ্ছা হাসতে হাসতে প্রবলেমটা সলভ করে দেয় হেরিটেজ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় আছেই ফরসাইটেড আছে আর সব সাবজেক্টের জ্ঞান আছে আমরা যখন একটা স্কিল ডেভেলপমেন্ট চালু করছিলাম তখন উনি এইচ.কে চৌধুরীর সঙ্গে আসলেন, আমাদের গাইডেন্স দিলেন, আইডিয়া সব জিনিসের আছে।
I could see in Professor Para that he was so keen, so aggressive, so committed that he would go all out. I mean, I remember the KVT board meetings. Sometimes he would start speaking even before I could start addressing the members of the board. But that was nothing but his sheer commitment and aggression towards building up the institute, whether it was in terms of number of batches, number of students in the college, number of disciplines, branches for engineering, and I can see that in last 13 years, the institute has grown so big that it has a big name. It is rated as one of the best institutes in the country, at least for sure in Eastern India.
His personal and sincere effort where we have grown at this level, and regarding this NBA, NAC, in every sphere of education, how to bring the quality, that was his motto, where we, from the trust side, we coordinated, we helped, and we felt that he had done a great job to our institution. Now I think heritage is a name in the state as well as in the country.
Well, to me, he was, you can say, guru at the very beginning. When I joined, he was already there, and he taught me everything about education management. Well, Para Sahib, to me, is a true master Mosai. Because teaching, to me, is not a profession for earning money, but it's a profession which comes from the heart, and in that sense, he is a true master Mosai. And Chhatra Darodi, you can say, he was concerned for that students are very, very strong.
I was basically my teacher. When I was a student of Calcutta University of the Applied Chemistry Department, the then Applied Chemistry Department of Chemical Technology, from that time I know Professor Poira. Professor Poira, basically, his specialization was process control. So it is a part of chemical engineering subject, and he used to teach that subject with great authority. So what we observed that when he took our class, particularly I can still remember the book. The book is written by Kaf Narayan Kapil. So he was so this thorough. So each and every problem of these exercises that he used to solve without seeing the book or without consulting anything, and used to give dictation, and that helped us a lot. He whatever work he is doing, this devotion and dedication, that really people should emulate, this young generation, young faculty members, and he doesn't have any enemy. That is by his the behavior, this approach, these attitudes.
He was a very good teacher, not only from the point of view of teaching the course, but also he was extremely kind to his students. It was by chance that I later on went to the same department to teach. He was sending my application for reader's position in the university. There was a very peculiar thing that I was not at that point of time in Calcutta, and my application form will not be submitted in due time. It came to such a situation that my career will be at a stake, in the sense that I will lose promotion and things like that. At that time, Professor Poira told me to send the application to him, and he personally went to the university, submitted the application for me, and he was extremely kind to me. So the thing that I would like to point out is that he not only did service to me as a teacher, as a friend, as a colleague, and as a senior colleague, he also was an extremely good human being.
So my association with Professor Poira is almost for 40 years. He was my teacher, and I was fortunate enough to be his colleague. and he has been with my adult life and career for almost, again I said, 4 years. As you probably know, that he was a very brilliant student of Presidency University, which reflected in his lectures, in his teaching. He was a great researcher. He worked to rank Hilge vortex effect, which was very new at that particular time, and made a very novel contribution in that particular area in his research. In his academic life, I have seen him that he started a couple of new curriculum while he was head of the department, which again was great for a department. What I would say, just summarizing, that it's just not that his academic brilliance, it's not that he was just a great administrator, it's not that he was just a great researcher. It was that his greatest virtue was that he could dream and he could implement his dream.
I was thinking whether to go for chemistry, MSc, or applied chemistry, I mean chemical engineering, chemical technology, polymer science and technology. During those times, those are called technical courses, BTech courses. So at that time, first time I was told about Professor Poira. So I went to Professor Poira's house with my father and asked for his advice what should be done. He gave me advice. He was a very good gentleman, very amiable type, and an extremely affable person. And he offered tea to my father. He was very respectful, and he said, explained how the subjects are different and what subject should be studied at that point of time, and so on and so forth. After that, I entered his department. In the first year, he did not take any class. In the second year, he took the class on process control, and it was a full course. And as usual, I have found him extremely punctual, taking classes regularly, delivering lectures. He used to deliver lectures in English, and he was a very good teacher, not only from the point of view of teaching the course, but also he was extremely kind to his students. It was by chance that I later on went to the same department to teach, where Professor Poira became my senior colleague. And at that time he was professor of chemical engineering of the department, and I was a lecturer. And in many occasions I have interacted with him, and I had a very nice relationship with him, not only as a colleague but also as a student and also a friend. He was also associated very deeply with the Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers, the apex body of chemical engineers in the country, and Professor Poira used to look after that institute with great warmth. And later on, I got inducted over there into the system because of, I must say, Professor Poira's influence. So gradually, that's how my association with Professor Poira gradually grew. He advised me, and while I was sending my application for reader's position in the university, there was a very peculiar thing that I was not at that point of time in Calcutta, and my application form will not be submitted in due time. It came to such a situation that my career will be at a stake, in the sense that I will lose promotion and things like that. At that time, Professor Poira told me to send the application to him, and he personally went to the university, submitted the application for me, and he was extremely kind to me. So the thing that I would like to point out is that he not only did service to me as a teacher, as a friend, as a colleague, and as a senior colleague, he also was an extremely good human being. Subsequently, Professor Poira shifted to private engineering colleges, and he was called the architect of the private engineering colleges, because at that time private engineering colleges was the concept that was building. So he went first to Haldia Institute of Technology. he tried to develop the institute to the fullest. He was the director of that institute, and then he went to the Heritage Institute and Heritage College of Engineering, then Heritage Institute of Technology. Gradually, the way things grew up, Professor Poira also grew up with Heritage. He became almost a part and parcel with Heritage. In all meetings, in every difficult decisions that Heritage has taken, Professor Poira has been an integral part of that particular process. So that's what I can say about Professor Poira. Not only he is a professional experience and other things, he is an extremely good human being. He has looked after his family very properly, greater family very properly, looked after his students community very properly, and now he is looking after the institutes in such a manner that he has got many admirers.
So my association with Professor Poira is almost for 40 years. He was my teacher, and I was fortunate enough to be his colleague, and he has been with my adult life and career for almost, again, I said 40 years. As you probably know, that he was a very brilliant student of Presidency University, which reflected in his lectures, in his teaching. He was a great researcher. He worked to rank Hilbert vortex effect, which was very new at that particular time, and made a very novel contribution in that particular area in his research. In his academic life, I have seen him that he started a couple of new curriculum while he was head of the department, which again was great for our department. Then also I've seen him as an administrator, where he worked for the All India Professional Body of Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers, where he was at the helm, and he also brought in a lot of very young people, which again made a very great contribution for the chemical engineering fraternity of India. Later on, I think in the late 90s or 2000, I think he was approached by the government. At that time, there was no concept of private engineering college in West Bengal. So he was a pioneer. He really started that private engineering college concept, and he established the first engineering college of West Bengal in Haldia. I still remember I used to sit upstairs, and we used to interact quite a lot. The regulation which you see for W. Butt right now, I remember he just started, he just wrote it down right from the very beginning. So you can say that the chemical engineering education of West Bengal, or the private engineering education of West Bengal, really started with him. He was a pioneer who did that. What I would say, so there are a lot. Then he really started this Heritage Engineering College, which I'm sure you already know. Right from the very first break, he the sapling was really was started sowed by him, Professor Poira, and you see that sapling has grown to such a big banyan tree today, and that all really started with Professor Poira, because I have seen him all the time. What I would say, just summarizing, that it's just not that his academic brilliance, it's not that he was just a great administrator, it's not that he was just a great researcher. It was that his greatest virtue was that he could dream and he could implement his dream. And it didn't stop there. He could actually imbibe, he could inspire a lot of young people with his dream, and who later blossomed into great people in our profession. So that transpiring of his dreams and knowledge and experience to the newer generation, I think that is the biggest contribution.
আমি অ্যাপ্লাইড কেমিস্ট্রি ক্যালকাটা ইউনিভার্সিটির আন্ডারে অ্যাপ্লাইড কেমিস্ট্রি ডিপার্টমেন্টের একজন প্রাক্তন ছাত্র। ওখানেই আমি প্রফেসর বিপি পায়রা, ওনার কাছে আমি 3 বছরের অলমোস্ট ডাইরেক্ট কন্ট্যাক্টে ছিলাম। আমরা যখন জয়েন করি, ভেরি ফার্স্ট ডে একটা কাউন্সিলিং হয়েছিল। সেই কাউন্সিলিংয়ে স্যার ছিলেন। সেই কাউন্সিলিংয়ে লজিক্যালি উনি সমস্ত ব্যাপারটা এক্সপ্লেন করেছিলেন যে ডিফারেন্ট স্ট্রিমের ফাংশন থেকে তার স্কোপ কী, এবং অ্যাকর্ডিংলি অলমোস্ট মেরিট বেসিসই হয়েছে। ওই আমরা ডিফারেন্ট স্ট্রিমে চলে গেছি। আমি কেমিক্যাল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং নিয়েছিলাম, ডাইরেক্টলি স্যারের আন্ডারে চলে গেছিলাম। এরপরে যখন ওনার ক্লাস শুরু হলো, একটা জিনিস আমার এখনও মনে পড়ে যে ক্লাসের পরে উনি বেরোবার পরে হঠাৎ আমার মুখ দেখে বললেন, কিশোর তোমার বোধহয় কোনো কিছু অসুবিধা আছে, তুমি এক কাজ করে এই ক্লাসটার পরে তুমি ফ্রি হলে আমার চেম্বারে চলে এসো, তুমি বোধহয় কিছু বুঝতে পারছো না। আমি যখন ক্লাস হচ্ছিল ওনাকে ডিস্টার্ব করতে চাইনি, কিছুটা ছিল যে সবার সামনে আমি বলবো আমি বুঝতে পারছি না, সেই জন্য চুপ করেছিলাম, কিন্তু আমার এক্সপ্রেশন দেখে উনি ধরে নিয়েছিলেন। আমি ওনার কাছে যেতাম, গিয়ে ওনার কাছে ক্ল্যারিটি হলো সাবজেক্টের উপরে। তারপর উনি আমার প্রজেক্টের ইনচার্জ হলেন। আমার যে একটা প্রজেক্ট ছিল সেই প্রজেক্টে ওনার সঙ্গে কন্টিনিউয়াসলি সকাল থেকে সন্ধ্যে অবধি ডিসকাশন হতো। উনি আমাকে বললেন কীভাবে আমাকে প্রসিড করতে হবে। এই যে ডিসকাশন উনি আমাকে অ্যাডভাইস করতেন, তার থেকে আমার যে নলেজটা গ্র্যাজুয়ালি ডেভেলপ করেছে, যেটা আমার পরবর্তী জীবনে যখন আমি স্টিল প্ল্যান্টে জয়েন করি সেখানে আমার খুব কাজে লেগেছে। স্যার আমাদের অনেক এক্সপিরিয়েন্স শেয়ার করতেন। উনি কিছু ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে কিছু প্রবলেম ফেস করেছেন, সেই প্রবলেম ফেস করার পরে উনি সেটাকে সলভ করেছেন, করে এসে আমাদের কাছে বলতেন যে এই সাচ অ্যান্ড সাচ ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে এই প্রবলেমটা ছিল, আমাকে ওরা ডেকেছিল, আমি ওটাকে স্টাডি করেছি, করে এই সলিউশনটা দিয়েছি। এই টেকনিক্যাল অ্যাজ ওয়েল অ্যাজ লজিক্যাল অ্যাপ্রোচ কোনো একটা প্রবলেম সলভিংয়ের জন্য, যেটা আমার পরবর্তী জীবনে ভীষণ কাজে লেগেছে। কারণ স্টিল প্ল্যান্টে কাজ করতে গিয়ে আমি মেনলি ফুয়েল ডিপার্টমেন্টই ছিলাম, লটস অফ প্রবলেম আমরা ফেস করেছি, কিন্তু যখনই এই প্রবলেম এসছে ওই কথাগুলো মনে পড়তো যে ঠিকভাবে সিস্টেমেটিক ওয়েতে লজিক্যালি থিঙ্কিং করে টেকনিক্যাল অ্যাপ্রোচ দিয়ে ওইগুলোকে আমি সলভ করেছি। তো স্যারের যে ব্যাপারটা ছিল এটা, দ্যাট ইজ এ কমিউনিকেশনটা ইজ সামথিং লাইক হার্ট টু হার্ট কমিউনিকেশন, দ্যাট ইজ রিয়েলি মানে আজ আমার মেয়েও ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং করেছে কিন্তু এই জিনিসগুলো দেখি না, সেটা আমাদের মধ্যে ছিল। তারপরে আমি 3 বছর পরে আমি যখন ওখান থেকে এমটেক শুরু করেছিলাম, পরে আমি চাকরি পাওয়ার পরে আমি ছেড়ে দিয়ে চলে যাই। তো সেই স্যারকে যখন আমি আজ 40 বছর পর, অলমোস্ট 40 বছর 39 ইয়ার্সের পরে আমি ওনার নাম্বারটা আমি পেয়ে গেলাম। আমি একজনের কাছে যাই, উনি অ্যাকচুয়ালি ভায়োলিন শেখান, তো ওনার কাছ থেকে আমি নাম্বারটা পেলাম। তো পেয়ে যখন ওনাকে ফোন করলাম, স্যার আমি কিশোর বলছি, চিনতে পারছেন? কিশোর, তোমাকে চিনবো না? জাস্ট চিন্তা করে ইমাজিন করুন, আমি আজ 39 ইয়ার্স পরে ওনাকে আমি ফোন করলাম, নামটা বললাম যে আমি কিশোর বলছি, উনি বলেন কিশোর তোমাকে আমি চিনবো না? তো এই হচ্ছে আমাদের স্যার, যার অগাধ জ্ঞান, ওনার অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেটিভ ক্যাপাবিলিটি অসাধারণ। আপনারা সবাই জানেন উনি কীভাবে ডিফারেন্ট যে টেকনিক্যাল ইনস্টিটিউটগুলো আছে সেগুলোর সঙ্গে প্রথম থেকে যুক্ত থেকে সেগুলোকে করেছেন, ফ্লারিশ করেছেন। তো আমি গর্বিত এরকম একজন স্যারকে পেয়েছি আমার লাইফে, আমি রিয়েলি গর্বিত।
প্রফেসর বিবি পয়রাকে আমি চিনি 1977 থেকে, যখন আমি কেমিক্যাল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিংয়ে প্রথম ভর্তি হই। এবং ওনার সম্বন্ধে বলতে গেলে আমার যেটা মনে হয়, আমি ওনাকে সম্মান দিয়েই বলি, স্যার রবীন্দ্রনাথ যেরকম বিশ্বভারতীর গুরুদেব, আপনি আমাদের কেমিক্যাল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং তথা ক্যালকাটা ইউনিভার্সিটির গুরুদেব। কিন্তু ওনার মানে সম্বন্ধে আমার মতো ছোট একজন ছাত্রের বলা উচিত নয়, তবু আমি বলছি যে ওই রকম আদার দেন এডুকেশনিস্ট, আদার দেন অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেটর, ওনার মতো একজন মানুষের যে চরিত্র, সেটাকে যদি আমি বলে নয় যে কোনো স্টুডেন্ট ফলো করে, তাহলে তার বোধহয় জীবনের শেষ দিন পর্যন্ত চলার কোনো অসুবিধা হয় না। আর ওনার সম্বন্ধে বলতে যে যেটা ওনার মনেও নেই হয়তো, আমার একটা ছোট্ট ঘটনা মনে পড়ছে। ওনার পেপারেরই পরীক্ষা ছিল সেদিন আমি শ্যামবাজার থেকে আসছি, খুব পড়েছি, কিন্তু বাস থেকে নেমে একটা ডবল ডেকার বাসের সামনে দিয়ে যাচ্ছি, উল্টো দিক থেকে একটা গাড়ি আমাকে রান ওভার করতে আসছিল। আমি গ্রামের ছেলে, 10 ফুট মতো লং জাম্প দিলাম, দিয়ে তারপরে কলেজে গেলাম, যে আমি আনস্টেবল হয়ে গেলাম, 12টা থেকে 4টে পরীক্ষা, স্যার আমাকে বসিয়ে লেবু চিনি জল খাইয়ে ওনার টেবিলের উপর শুইয়ে রাখলেন। 1 ঘন্টা বাদে পরীক্ষা দিতে বসলাম, উনি বললেন যে তুমি 5টার আগে বেরোবে না। তা এইবারে আমি তখন কিন্তু বুঝিনি যে প্রফেসর পয়রা মানে পিতৃতুল্য মানুষ। পরের দিকে এই মুহূর্তে যেটা, সেটাতে হচ্ছে উনি শুধু আমার গার্জেন নয়, আমার মেয়ের গার্জেন, আমার মিসেসের গার্জেন, এবং আমার বাবা এই মুহূর্তে নেই। আমার মনে হয় সেই জায়গাটা উনি দখল করে আছেন। আর ওনার সান্নিধ্য যারা পেয়েছি তারা আমরা নিজেদিকে গর্বিত মনে করি। আর সব থেকে বড় কথা যেটা, উনি অজাত শত্রু 1 নম্বর। দ্বিতীয়ত হচ্ছে আমি ওনাকে যেটা দেখেছি 100% ডিসিপ্লিন। 3 নম্বর হচ্ছে মানুষের সাহায্যে যেভাবে হাত বাড়িয়ে দেন। আমি লাস্ট ওনার যে ত্রিপুরার ঘটনাটা শুনেছি, এখানে একটা বাচ্চাদের স্কুল ডেভেলপমেন্টের ব্যাপারে, তখন আমার মনে হয়েছে যে ওনার ছাত্র হিসেবে বোধহয় আমাদের এখনো অনেক কাজ বাকি। স্যারকে আমার নমস্কার জানিয়ে এখানে শেষ করি।
God bless you with good health, long life, and a happy life.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Professor Pera, for everything that you've done for HIT.
Whatever you need to do, follow your path, follow your passion.
He should start to take life easy and relax, lead a healthy and happy life.
Moira Sahib, you are a true master Masai. Please continue to enjoy that role.
I think we will continue to have his blessings and wishes for the growth of our institution.
প্রকাশিত হলো নতুন সিলেবাসের টার্গেট ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল প্রাইমারি টেট পারুল প্রকাশনী। সর্বাধিক কমনের রেকর্ড পারুল প্রকাশনী ও ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল হেডমাস্টার্স অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের যৌথ উদ্যোগে প্রকাশিত হলো মাধ্যমিক ও উচ্চ মাধ্যমিক টেস্ট পেপার্স 2021।